From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, time now for Campo's Corner here on The Horse's Mouth. Of course, at Tommy Max, at my bar, where we have a chance to meet great new people that are doing awesome things out there in the community. Brought to our good friends at YOLO Rum. That's right, because you only live once. This time around, we're going to talk a little general contracting, little consulting. We're going to talk a little sea aquatics and a cafe that's built inside, and we're going to get into it right here on the show. So let's do it now and welcome in the panel. Coach Campo's up first. Hey, Coach, how are you?
I'm good, Tom. I'm excited about being here with Dan and Shiana. They have great stories. And
Well,
I can't
you like
wait to
food,
hear.
that's what I do, right?
Yeah.
Can you build anything? Are you handy?
Absolutely not.
Me neither. I'm the worst.
No.
I'm a good demolition guy.
Well,
I can break stuff if you need to, but I'm not good at building
That doesn't
it.
surprise me for some reason.
Great to have you on the show. Danny Stella's here. Hey, Danny, from DeVore Capital Contracting and Consulting. How you doing, Dan?
I'm having a great day.
You're
Thanks
Danny
for
the
having
roof
me.
guy, but you guys do way more than just roofs. You're
Yes,
soup
we
to
do.
nuts almost
Yeah,
when it
pretty
comes to
much.
contracting.
If there's a tree fall on your house, we can rebuild it and the roof. So we're real estate development companies also as well.
Okay.
And so
Foundation, I asked you that, but everything, right?
everything
Footers,
from
foundation,
ground
the whole
up.
thing.
From the ground up. And storm damage restoration. So if you have storm damage, we can help you also with that.
Well, that's a lot going on around here, I would
A
imagine.
lot of trees on homes.
Yeah, absolutely. How long you been in the contracting world?
I'm starting my 13th year in restoration. I've been in and out for probably 20 years in different aspects of it. But the roofing and construction part, starting my 13th year.
Okay. Well, so we always handy. I ask everybody this question that's in contracting because I'm like the worst. Like even like the electrician comes to the house, I like watch. I'm like, wow, this is really cool. Like how do you do this stuff? I have no idea. You know what I mean? But were you taught at a young age, like like an elder, your dad or your
I'm not
granddad?
the owner, Tom. I'm the sales guy.
You're the sales, so you're not the operation.
I find the jobs and they do the work. And
that's
look at those
you're the
hands.
connector.
Real smooth.
Yeah, you don't have contractor hands. I'm a superintendent, right? That's what you are. That's great. All right, so you guys are building developing a duplex. You said
Yeah,
recently.
duplex community. Yes, 18 of them, and that's our first major project for ourselves to own and lease out.
Nice. Where's that going to be located?
That's over here off of Fernandina Road, not Beach, Fernandina Road.
Okay.
It runs parallel with 95.
Fantastic. You got 18 units being built, ground up, soup to nuts.
They're going to be ready in probably 6 months to 7, maybe.
That is fantastic. So do you guys look for raw land, or you look for land that's already developed?
No, we do look for raw land also as well.
Okay.
That's correct. Yeah, we're in the Blackstone building now, and we're going to be looking for some raw land for us to have our own building and have grounds to put all our equipment and all of that.
So the DeVore Capital do you guys look for investors, or is that like that a family office?
Always look for investors for the large projects. For the large ones.
Yeah, of
so
course.
Nothing's too small or large for our company.
Great. Where can people find you, Danny?
They can find us 233 East Bay Street,
nice,
the Blackstone building,
Yeah, absolutely.
Suite 912 in Jacksonville, Florida.
Perfect. All right. Well, this next guest has probably the most, I don't know, the prettiest name we've heard in a long time, Coach. What do you think? Shiana Barbosa from Floating Sea Aquatics Cafe, right?
Floating Sea Aquatics, Floating Sea Cafe, and the 5013C FSA Rex, which is Rescue, Education, Conservation, and Service.
Okay. How long have you been doing this?
Well,
You're the founder, right?
of FSA Rex. I'm a partner with that. I'm just an ambassador. That's just because it's...
Man, we got, you're influencers is what you are. I love it.
Yes,
Let's do it.
And so Floating Sea Aquatics was the origination, was the first one. So they've been there 3 years. It's off of Old Kings Road and Bay Meadows.
Okay.
It's a phenomenal, trailblazing, once-in-the-world, community-serving business. Mom and pop.
Yep.
Small business, not corporate, but what is done in that building, we serve Jacksonville. From food banks, from free classes, Operation Barnabas, we give free art classes and food and honor and Veterans Days.
Yes.
Wow. We do Thanksgiving, we're having a big Thanksgiving meal for the homeless and families. We support all local artists. We're building the very first tactile art wall in the world, available free, For the blind and visually impaired, it's 8 by 24 right now, and it's going to have art, tactile art with audio descriptions, braille. We support like the VREC, the Vision Rehabilitation Education Coalition, Jericho School for Children with Autism, We Cope. We partner with so many. We're reaching out to the School for the Deaf and Blind.
Okay.
If anybody goes to church, they know same time every Sunday or Wednesday. And for parents who have children with disabilities, it's even harder to get somewhere on time.
Yeah.
And there is nothing in the world that is open to them all the time that they can take their kids to that's free. And this is going to be, and it's also going to have a road of autonomy. So where they can walk around at 18,000 square feet.
Cool.
We have several Burmese pythons. We work with FWC. We have 2 4,500-gallon rescue ponds. We have rescue sharks. We have over 700 display tanks. Inside, we have an amazing cafe. We serve, oh my gosh, tremendous, great food. It's just a cafe. It's not a restaurant, so people get, but we have the best. Are told our salmon, our blackened salmon is so delicious. We have character events once a month, free to families. They get to come to a royal banquet. Kids get to dress up, and then we teach character education. The foundation of everything is positive character, respect, responsibility, kindness, fairness, appreciation of diversity.
You know, this young lady is all about service.
I know.
She's also a Marine.
I know. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Was that right out of high school? Did you do
It was.
Marines?
I grew up here in Jacksonville in orphanages. I was a ward of the state, and my dream was to go be an officer, in the Navy SEAL. I had a U.S. Naval Academy nomination by Tilly Fowler. I busted my butt to get, and graduated top of my class from the Marine Corps. And but I'm medically retired.
And
so.
you were worried about me interviewing you.
I can't She didn't say she was worried. She was scared. If you scare a Marine, that tells you something.
No. I'm the one that's intimidated now.
No.
That's fantastic.
Just catch the ball.
Yeah, just catch the ball. Right. Well, giving back must make you feel really good.
You know,
I mean, whatever your why is based on your experience, your upbringing, all of that, to be able to go from that to going to help you, that's true work of God, man. That's fantastic.
There you go.
God bless you.
You said it.
It
you
is
said
the
it.
Lord's work.
It is, and given my background, exactly, and growing up in the system from the time I was born, I was put in the system, so, and the different people, the different, and everything, and then combining with Ozzy Raza, who's the founder of Floating Sea Aquatics, and our visions of rescuing fish and reptiles and turtles, and we have endangered turtles. We have huge ponds. We have, I mean, you guys, if you haven't been there,
we need a field trip down there.
I need to go
I
out
have
there.
a 200-pound Burmese python. She's so sweet. You can be introduced to. We have diamondback terrapins. They're on a critically endangered list. We have. I mean, I can just keep going on and on and on.
Wow. We're gonna have to do that, Coach.
Yes,
go down
absolutely.
Please,
check
and then
it out.
come have some chow.
And eat some food. I like that a lot. All right, Jag fans. I know you
Yes.
are. Are you guys Jag fans?
Of course,
Okay,
ride or die.
So, 30th year anniversary.
Right.
We're going to wrap it up with this. What do the Jags mean to you?
Jags, they mean a lot. They have heart, and the city of Jacksonville needs to stand up and support them. And remember, they're human beings, and they're training. And as a former coach, basketball and swimming, I think that attitude reflects leadership, and but then leadership only goes so far when they get on the field. You can't predict what's going to happen. Sometimes those snap decisions, sometimes the preparation, sometimes the team has studied your moves so much they kind of predict kind of what you're going to do. You know, and the thing is that we have to be a ride or die. Either we're with them, for them, or we're against them. And don't kick them when they're down. Just say, hey, get back up, dust stuff off, and try again.
Oh, gosh, dang. And she was scared of me. You could like have your own show doing like breaking down football and stuff. God, leadership and teamwork. Yeah, I mean, seriously.
I learned from the best. Wooden.
Yeah, John Wooden. Wow. Absolutely.
I told you he had a lot. He reminded me.
His character.
His character. That.
Yeah. You know, and I think with teams, you get not just the character, but the same kind of character.
Yeah.
Right.
The same kind of, how do you take, how do you handle success? How do you handle critique? Are you a self-starter? Are you should, as a professional athlete, I know I always did, critique yourself harder than any coach could.
And then how do you handle failure and mistakes?
Okay, no doubt. Absolutely.
That's what the world is watching. And do we go down and do we feel self-pity or do we work harder?
That's right. We work harder. Danny, how about you? What are the Jags?
Like Coach said earlier, I'm kind of an optimist, and I do believe that, they're all the players are thinking about what the past has already been, and they can only go up from where they are today. And I believe that is going to be their motivation. And we've seen it before.
We have, no doubt. And they're gonna look back on that that positive upswing that the Jags have had, and I believe that that's really going to be their biggest motivation. Really next game up, man.
I really
next game up. I agree.
It's all about.
Hey, Coach, you know different lines of success with the Cowboys and whatnot. 1996, we were 1-3 and then 3-6 and ended up in the AFC Championship game. Wow. So anything can happen, especially in pro football.
And I think this, really it comes down to the fact that as Shiana said, they have to look at those 4 games and say, we are not the worst football team.
That's right. That's not us. Let's change it.
You are what your record says.
You are.
But they have people in that locker room that can win games. They just have to do it. And we've seen the quarterback. We've seen the quarterback's character. Notwithstanding his ability, his character when he went to London 2 years ago and said, I've got to straighten this out. Right. So I have confidence that they can make a little run here. And that's
beat Indy and then anything can happen, right? No doubt about it.
Love the Jags.
Yeah, and we might have to get you in front of the team. They could use it.
I thought they needed me.
Coach, I thought they needed me. But they need her.
Well, they need you.
Maybe me and then her. Good cop, bad cop.
There you go. Catch the ball.
All right, guys, thanks so much for being here. Keep up the great work. Seriously, awesome job. As always, I love doing this show. You never know who you're going to meet and who's going to be sitting right here at the bar at Tommy Mac's. Make sure you check out their profiles. This conversation and so many others. Just go to dailynewsnetwork.com. Until next time, y'all stay safe out there and be cool and go Jags. We'll see you right here on the Horse's Mouth. Cheers.
Cheers.
Darrell Hogan Law is a collection of lawyers that help people solve problems in areas of life they're not able to solve them themselves.
We are not individuals. We are purely a team. We work together for all of our clients.
We have the resources to win your case and win it to such a degree that you're going to be very happy with the results.